I'll even hand you your bag. That's so cool. Hey everybody, it's Tony from Disabled Adventures. We decided to make a little staycation, and so we took a little trip down to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, just to kind of check the place out and see how disabled accessible it is. Turns out it's not really disabled accessible, but we can still get around. It wasn't too bad. So my audio didn't turn out the greatest, so I'm going to do a lot of voiceovers in this video. I guess my microphone decided it didn't want to work or something. I don't know. You know how YouTube is. So anyway, I want you guys to stay tuned and check out our disabled adventure down in Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Wake up every morning to a fire in my spine. The devil that don't quit been with me all this time. The doctor's got their pills, but they don't touch the root. I just grit my teeth.
All right, here we are in downtown Eureka Springs. We're going to grab some lunch. So we had to park at a parking lot a ways away from the hotel because they don't have direct parking there. So we decided to check over at this restaurant, have some lunch. It's called the New Delhi Cafe. It's supposed to have the best burger in Eureka Springs, but we'll find out. Neat little place. They set us outside because it was actually a pretty nice day at that time. It wasn't quite hot yet. Here's kind of a look at the menu. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little dark. My camera didn't pick it up quite so well. I had some type of Indian dish. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was kind of like chicken tikka masala, but not quite, because it wasn't as saucy. My daughter had some type of fajita nachos. My wife, I actually don't remember what she had, but my other daughter had a really nice burger. She seemed to enjoy it. All right. Looks like I'm going to have to probably go back in the street. You want to see if there's a way to go up and around before I go down that far?
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Trying to figure out how to get to the hotel.
Oh gosh.
Can I go that way and around? Okay. I'll just have to go in the street then. Here you can see that there's really not a good place to get around if you're on a wheelchair or on a scooter like I was. I actually had to go down in the street just to be able to get around. Neat little park right there. We're staying at the Basin Park Hotel. It's basically downtown Eureka Springs. We went inside and asked them, said, hey, I'm on a scooter. Is there a way for me to get this inside? Because it didn't really look like it. And they're like, oh yeah, there's a ramp up here if you go through this door. Can you open that door there, Reagan? And this is the door right here that they said I should be able to go through. Now my daughter holds the door open for me, and I'm trying to go through it, and my scooter is just bottoming out because as soon as you go through the door, it's a really deep slope on down to the other side. So we just basically gave up there. If you go back to the other door and you kind of hit it at an angle, I was actually able to finally get my scooter into the hotel. So it didn't work out that great getting in the way they said, but I finally got it in there. It was a little tricky, but I got it done. I actually ended up having to leave my scooter down in the lobby because upstairs was just too tight. I couldn't really get it into the elevator, and trying to get it around to the room just didn't really work out that well. So here we are just walking around some of the shops down in Eureka Springs. Like I said, it's a neat town, but it's not really built for disabled people, considering it's a pretty old town. It's been around a long time. So they have tons and tons of really cool shops, but I'm able to walk short distances with my cane, so it's really not that big a deal. If we decide to go into a shop or something, I just leave my scooter outside, take the key, and I just walk in and using my cane. And of course, right now we're heading to the East by West store, boutique, whatever you call it. The main draw to this place is it's the Working Bunnies store. It's a place where you go in and you buy stuff, and the bunny will hand you your card, it'll hand you your receipt, and then hand you what you bought, as long as it's not too heavy. So we're in here looking around the store because my wife and my 2 daughters are looking for something that they didn't really need, but wanted to buy because they wanted to have the bunny work for them. So I tell you what, these bunnies were super cute, and I don't know. It was worth going into the store. I guess it was worth the price that we paid of having to buy something. So anyway, just kind of keep an eye out here and just watch as we go through the store, and we'll show you the bunnies, and you'll get to see them work. So the East by West store has been open in downtown Eureka Springs since 1994, but the real stars showed up by accident. A friend gave the owner their rabbits that had come from a livestock auction, and she started bringing them into work with her just to learn about them. Before long, they were pulling merchandise off the counter and just flinging it around, so she gave them a job. Since the year 2000, rescued bunnies have worked the register here, handing customers their change, receipts, and even their bags. Most are rescues paired up and giving a loving home, but you don't pick them up, but they do love getting petted. Okay, so here comes the real show. Time to buy your stuff. My wife decided to buy this really cool metal butterfly that we have on the front of our house. It really goes with the rest of our decor out there. She loves sunflowers and stuff like that, and the butterfly goes real well with it. It says you can pet him. There was a sign there that said that you can pet them, and so my wife petted them, and they're super soft. So now it's time for the bunny to go to work. There's her card, her receipt, and then he can't hand the bag because the bag's just a little on the heavy side. You gonna pet her? So my youngest daughter decides to buy a little stuffed toy because she just had to have the experience too. I'm sure you've been asked before, but how long did it take you to train her to do that?
2177. It just depends on the bunny. She took a day to learn.
You can't quite hear his response,
Really?
but he says that they really take to it pretty quickly, maybe a week or two.
Okay, well, the third one, their friend that comes into work, took a few months. So it just depends on the bunny.
And now comes the show. Now the funny thing here is my oldest daughter hands me her phone to record her to have the bunny do the same thing, and I thought she'd already pushed the record, but apparently she had. Don't matter. The guy just blew through and didn't care. So after enjoying our time with those bunnies that were adorable, super soft, absolutely a blast to do, if you're ever in Eureka Springs, make sure you head down there and check them out. Anyway, we decided to go check out a few of the other stores, and you know, most of these are like boutiques and clothing stores, not quite my style, but my wife and daughters love going into those places. They decided to check out this Earthbound trading company. And generally what I'll do is I sit outside and play on my phone and wait for them to have a good time. So it doesn't bother me one bit. I'll just wait outside. I'll just wait here. And here you can see the trolley that you can ride through Eureka Springs. Of course, it's not the electric trolley that runs on the overhead lines that like used to be back in the day. Here it's just a kind of a bus that you ride. The next thing we went into was this really odd store. It has more of a bookstore, and the back room had a bunch of these oddities in it. like this mermaid plaque. There was just all kinds of different things, you know, more, I'd say, occultish, maybe voodoo style stuff. Not necessarily voodoo. I mean, that's more down New Orleans, but they had a lot of weird stuff. So it was one of those ones I had to get out and at least go inside and check out.
It's right next to the Ouija board. The other tab is over here. It's right next to the Ouija board. It even has the planchette that goes with it. But
That's kind of cool.
the fortune teller's right.
Mm-hmm. And there you can see the uranium glass that actually had uranium in it back in the days. It was a selling point for it. Really cool, kind of glows under a black light. So, yeah. Let's eat some radioactive food, shall we? Pants keep falling down. Yeah. Just think how many butt cheeks have sat here. Now the rest of the store had just a bunch of, you know, general items, funny things, like you can see this stuff here. They have candles, they have books, they had t-shirts. Overall, it was a pretty neat little store.
That's me. That is me.
What?
I don't need it. I'm married.
What, the Rage Journal?
No, Mom said I need a love cookie.
Oh.
Yeah. What, I could get one on my own? I'm just saying, you gotta marry.
And of course, my kids always gravitate towards a cat. It's a kitty.
Oh, I didn't even see the kitty. Hi, kitty. Oh, there is a kitty. Oh my god.
I thought it was a stuffed cat at him for a second. I was like, no, that's a cat.
She lays so still.
Well, I thought there was a cat in here because the sign says please don't let the cat out. Oh my gosh. You're almost as soft as the bunny. And the cat might have pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, take a picture of the cat. Oh, it's waking up.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Now that we're done shopping in this really odd store, I don't recall the name of it. I can try to look it up later. We come out and there's my trusty steed here. Now you can see these steps across the street here. If you go straight up those steps, it takes you right to the Basin Park Hotel. But of course, being on my scooter, I can't do that. So anyway, that's our trip to the downtown Eureka Springs. On the way out of town, we decided to stop at this little actual spring in Eureka Springs, of course, what they're known for. They're supposed to have healing properties from the water. This water was not really safe to drink or touch or anything like that, at least according to the sign. It told us that we should basically not do anything with it. But of course, do we listen to that?
Spring
Of course we don't.
is what it says it's called.
This is the magnetic spring. It's kind of on the way out of
It says
Eureka
it's
Springs.
not safe for contact or drinking.
You'll be fine.
Like I said, does that stop us? No.
Wonder what's in that hole up there.
Says the water from the majestic spring would widely cure physical ability.
I so wanted to jump over that fence and go up there and take a look and see what's in that hole. But number one, I don't jump. Number two, I'm not going to get arrested.
To widespread use of patient medicine containing alcohol and narcotics.
Yeah, opium. They used opium like crazy.
The large wooden pavilion was built over the original spring site and widely used for visitors and tourists' social hour club. The group was considered one of the entertainments of the tourists met regularly in the Majestic Springs. magnetic springs.
So now it's time to hand the camera over to the wife and let her do a little videotaping of me
I don't think just touching the
while I check out the spring myself.
Just touch it and believe it's going to help you.
And of course, I got to stick my hand in there too. Well, why not?
Splash it on your back, okay? A little bit on your...
Smelled like water.
It doesn't smell like the minerals like it usually does in this spring.
smell
It's nice
like-
and cold.
That smells. It smells metal.
There's a whole bunch of coins in there. Old coins. Looks like they've been there for a very long time.
Oh, I see some coins.
Yeah, there's a bunch of coins in there. Because people, for some reason, people think that if you throw money into water, it gets luck.
Well, it's a witch.
If nothing else, there was a nice, beautiful view from the spring.
Picnic pavilion was built.
So that's it. That's our trip to Eureka Springs. Hey, that was a great adventure that we went on down to Eureka Springs. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video where we go on a ghost hunt at the Crescent Hotel down there. We thought we were going on a ghost tour. We didn't realize we were doing a midnight ghost hunt. Came across a lot of creepy and cool stuff. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that video, and you guys have a great day.
Chronic pain, my constant companion, riding shotgun down this road. Chronic pain, you son of a gun, you don't know the strength I hold. You can burn me, you can break me, but you'll never win this fight. 'Cause I wake up every morning and I keep on living.